But if you break the process down into smaller, easier steps and have a little patience and perseverance, you'd be surprised how quickly you can learn to juggle as you progress from one step to the next. Hey look, I'm juggling. Now it's your turn to learn how to juggle. It's very important to use the right kinds of items when learning how to juggle. You want to pick something that's very easy to toss and catch and won't get very far away from you when you drop it while you're practicing. And believe me, you're going to be doing a lot of dropping while you're practicing and learning how to juggle. I'd highly recommend using these juggling bean bags. You'll notice in the video that I'll have the bean bags wrapped in these colored socks so you'll be able to follow their motion a little more clearly. So let me get those socks out of the way. These bean bags are ideal for learning because they are, as I mentioned, very easy to hold, very easy to toss and catch. And when you do drop them while you're practicing, you see they don't go very far. Really good. I would not recommend something like this, golf balls. Golf balls would be probably the most bad choice to use when learning how to juggle. For one thing, when you toss them and you drop them, they're not going to be very easy to pick up and catch and start over again. So don't use those. The first step is to get comfortable with the motion and timing of juggling. First, start off by tossing just one bag straight up in the air from the hand you use for most of your activities, called your dominant hand, and catch the bag. Then, as you get more comfortable, try adding a more circular motion to your tosses. Keep practicing until you get comfortable with the timing and motion. Now you are ready to add a second bag and start juggling two bags using one hand. Using your dominant hand only and holding two bags, toss one bag straight up in the air, and as it gets close to landing in your hand, toss the second bag into the air and catch the first bag. 1, 2, 3. Try to complete one cycle first. Then try to complete two cycles and so on until you are continuously tossing and catching two bags using one hand.
13, 14, 15.
Now try adding a more circular motion to your tosses. Just like before, try to complete one cycle first. Then try to complete two cycles and so on until you are continuously tossing and catching two bags with one hand, tossing the bags in a circular motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now you're ready for the third and final lesson where you will juggle 3 bags using 2 hands. Place 2 juggling bags in your dominant hand and the third bag in your other hand. Next, from your dominant hand, toss one bag in a circular motion up in the air towards your other hand. As the bag approaches your other hand, toss the bag from your other hand up in the air towards your dominant hand and catch the first bag tossed up with your other hand. Try to complete one cycle first, then try to complete 2 cycles, and so on until you are continuously tossing and catching 3 bags using 2 hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Once you master this final step, you can pretty much juggle anything you want, even golf balls. And you don't have to worry about dropping them anymore. Now let's review what we have learned. We learned the correct type of materials we need to start off with when learning how to juggle, using juggling bags, and not golf balls. In lesson 1, we learned how to toss one bag up in the air with our dominant hand and catch it with the same hand, first tossing it straight up in the air and then tossing it in a more circular motion. In lesson 2, we learned how to toss 2 bags with our dominant hand, first tossing them straight up in the air and then tossing them in a more circular motion. In lesson 3, we put it all together. We learned how to toss 3 bags in a circular motion, using both of our hands. Remember to master each lesson as you move along the way.
And in no time at all, you'll become an expert juggler. And you'll be able to juggle just about anything you want, even bananas. Thanks for watching.